Hey guys, how's it going? Destriee here, and I am playing some Ghost Recon Breakpoint. As you can see, it was on sale online, so I went ahead and bought it for my PC, and I put some mods into it. So you can see here, I put on the night vision goggles so you can have a better view. I have the Ghost Mask from Call of Duty. I have a different weapon position, and I also have a Glock, which is not normally in the game. But it's not going to be too much about the mods here. I just want to show off the game because I don't know if a lot of people remember this game from back when it came out, but it was pretty garbage. um, it's not the perfect game now by any means, but it has come a long way since then. And I'm just really making this video one because I want to talk and I haven't made any content in a while. But also I want to tell you guys to go ahead. I don't know if that sale that I bought the game on is still going on, but if it is, I would recommend picking this game up, giving it a shot. I enjoy it. If you like tactical shooters, this is probably one of the best third-person ones you can get. There is still some jank, some mishaps here and there, but for the most part, it is way better than what it was on release. And considering you can get the game now for like 10 bucks, I forget how much it was. It doesn't cost a lot at all. I would definitely recommend picking it up. You can get a lot of hours out of enjoyment out of this. I can't talk. But I mean, outside of that, and just me wanting to show off some mods. If you would like a tutorial on how to get some of these mods working, let me know in the comment section down below, and I can make a separate video. It is a little more complex, not necessarily difficult. There's just more things you have to do, with like unpacking and repacking files and whatnot. But not really hard once you know how to do it. It just there is a process to it. But anyways, I do want to also say that I am obviously recording my voice after the fact because, spoiler alert, I suck at this game. Now, I've played this before. I've made a video on it before on my channel. It was just one where I was just going through a base. I have this game on PlayStation, but since I have upgraded my PC and started using that more often for game development and my schooling stuff, I just went ahead and went full on PC for gaming. So some of the games that I've already had on PlayStation or Xbox or whatever, I now just got on PC. Also, because a lot of them have cool mods that I like checking out, and I think they're awesome. But no, you'll see as this video goes on that I mess up a lot. I'm not one of these master Ghost Recon YouTubers that can go through this whole place solo on the max difficulty and not get caught at all and like not take no damage or anything. I think those are super impressive, by the way. I'm not I'm not trying to sound like hateful or anything, maybe a little jealous, but don't tell nobody. But no, I find that stuff super impressive, but I'm not that good. But I do really like the feel for the game. I'm a I like guns. I'm a big gun person. I like watching gun tubers. I go to the range whenever I can. I own a Glock 22. That is my personal like carry weapon because it's one of the first weapons I've ever gotten, and I enjoy it a lot. I do have other ones, but that's the one I would carry if I needed to depend my life on something. I carry that. Eventually, I might switch it to some type of 9mm, but I don't quite have the funds to just be buying guns like that. But I say that to say I also like when I see things that show proper gun handling. Now, I'm not the best. Like I'm not like a super operative or anything like that. Know every single gun thing there is to know about guns. That's why I go to Brandon Herrera's channel for. But I do like when a game at least attempts to, like you've seen on here, the guy doesn't put his finger on the trigger until he's willing to shoot. He puts it on the side. The way he holds it seems more realistic. Normally, the guns are on the back on the book bag. I put it so he has the one gun on the side. The other one would be directly in front of him. I just don't have that gun on yet. You'll see it later on in the video. But I really like that aesthetic style. I don't know, like it's proper gun handling. I want to say, like that's the way I've been handling guns. That's the way I've seen other people handle guns. It just seems like the right way to go about it. I know stuff like that has changed throughout the years. but I'm also very much into third-person games. I know there's a lot of first-person ones like some Call of Duty, Ready or Not, which is actually really fun. I might make a video on that because they made a third-person mod for that game that actually is really awesome. So I might make a video for that at some point. Let me know in the comment section down below if you want to see that. But I prefer third-person games, and so far, I mean, there might be some obscure ones that I'm not thinking of, or maybe some that are like extraction shooters, like Helldivers is another one. And granted, Helldivers, you kind of have crazy looking weapons in there, but for the most part, the way they seem to handle the guns is very realistic to me, and I've enjoyed the hell out of that. I've played a ridiculous amount of Helldivers too at this point. And I'm trying to think of. I think MGS5 has something similar to that, but that's a little more cartoony, just due to the nature of the game. Like, it has realistic mechanics into it, but you also have flying fucking flaming whales, so there's only so much you can do with that. But yeah, as you can see here, I got caught, and now I'm trying not to get killed by this turret. I do not have the game set on the max difficulty. I'm sure you could tell by the fact that there's I don't have it on immersive mode. You can see the quest markers and all that. I like having some immersion when it comes to the actual layout, but I'm totally fine with the fact that I'm playing a game, and sometimes I'm a little dumb and I need help. So I don't mind having the little quest markers and stuff every now and then to kind of guide me in the right place. I do enough of getting lost on my own, even with the markers, so I don't need to make it any harder on myself, even though it does provide that immersion that a lot of people want. But usually I even play with like where the enemies would get the little marker on them after you've tagged them or seen them. And I decided to play without that too, make it a little bit more immersive, just a little bit. So yeah, what you're seeing in this video is me basically playing this game as the most quote-unquote hardest difficulty I normally play this on, or like the most realistic or immersive. And I probably wouldn't do it much more than this, because if I'm struggling super hard because I can't fucking see anything, it's not fun for me. Like I said, I enjoy the hell out of watching other people do that, but that's just not for me. But anyways, enough about the just game. You can see it there. Like I said, if you are interested or you want to give it another shot, I would recommend it. I know Ubisoft has a thing going on right now, especially with the new Assassin's Creed, which I will be making a video on that soon. Nothing like a review or anything, but just some gameplay, because I won't really give like a review, but for the most part, I like the new Assassin's Creed game that came out. It's fun. That's really, like, I don't care about the story too much. I don't know what's been going on with Ubisoft that wasn't just related to the game. I heard there was some other stuff, but I don't know about any of that. I think the game's fun. And kind of the same boat with this one. Now, I don't think they should be forgiven for like releasing games in a shitty state and all that and then just fixing it later, but that's a game industry problem like at whole. That's not just Ubisoft. A lot of companies do that. So that's something that I think needs to be addressed. Stop releasing games that are half finished and then finish them later. And like, they might be amazing concepts or they might have amazing potential, but if it takes 2 to 3 years to actually get all that potential out, that's really shitty, in my opinion. You could have just taken that extra time and polished the game up so that way when you did release it, it released in this better state, and then you don't got fucking smear campaigns and shit. Maybe smear campaigns isn't the best word, because it was rightful. Like, all the hate they got was deserved, in my opinion. I'm just glad that they went in and fixed it for the most part. But I'm going off on a tangent here. I might say more of that for the Assassin's Creed video, because I feel like that's going to be more where all of that stuff's going to be targeted to. But let me know in the comment section how you guys have been doing recently. Just, it could be about games, it could be about whatever. Just, let me know how your day's been going. Any important life updates. Just want to kind of engage with my community here. No, I save it for the end of the video, but if you do like these videos and you want to see more frequent ones, if you just want to leave a like and, like I said, comment down below what else you'd like to see. Maybe share this video, subscribe to the video. That stuff does help with the engagement of the channel. It gets my videos seen by more people, and that would in turn, not only would it obviously make me a little more money, but it also just gives me more motivation to do this because some of you may know if you've watched my videos for a while, I've been in school, and outside of school, I've been doing a couple other things too to keep myself busy. I'm trying to be a more productive person in society. um, it's going to sound really dumb because it was actually part of my college class, but I'm publishing a book. It's a short story. And I shouldn't even call it a book. It's a short story. It's going to be on Amazon. It's called Ashes of Glory. I'll probably have something up on screen right now just showing the book. And it's just a short story that takes place. It's based on the Iliad myth, which is the whole Battle of Troy, all that type of stuff. And it takes place immediately after the funeral of Hector. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you didn't pass history class. I'm kidding. I'm not expecting people to really know. But I had to write something for a class, but it is my own, and I really liked my story. So one thing led to another. I wasn't really planning to publish it on Amazon. I was just kind of dicking around. I was just kind of messing around, trying to see, like, I really like this story. What should I do? Should I just post it on like a forum or something? I'm not a big. I mean, I use the internet, but I don't really go on Twitter. I don't really use Instagram. I have them, but I don't really use them like that. I try to use my Twitter or my X account to just post about the new videos I make. But I never really do anything, and one thing led to another, and I published a book on Amazon. I keep calling it a book. It's 3 pages long and it has some pictures. I really like the story, but it's not a book. But this has gotten me motivated, so maybe I will make my own book. I found out how you can write books on Amazon, so I might do that and then publish it. Right now, the Ashes of Glory, it's once they approve it, if they do, I don't even know if they will or not, but once they approve it, it'll be on sale for $1. Because I couldn't put it any lower, I would have published it for free, really, if I could, or at least for like 5 cents or something. But the minimum I could do is $1. So that's what I did. But I just figured, well, I'm going to tell people about it. If you're interested in this short story, at some point I might just post just the text somewhere, and then if you want to actually just like support me, help me do more, either more like with the channel of stuff you guys would like to see, or you are interested in seeing what other stuff my brain comes up with, because I do have a lot of ideas that normally they're focused towards like a video game, but I could use the general narrative for those games and make like a book out of it and still make a video game of it later on. So I might end up doing that anyway, and then I'm just going to publish those. So if you guys are interested in that, I will leave a link. Not yet, because it's not approved yet, but I'll leave a link to the my Amazon page for anybody who's interested in reading. And like I said, it's a short story. It's not going to take long. Hence also why it's only $1. But yeah, no, that's just what I've been doing. And outside of, game development, I'm sure you guys saw working on a game called Serenade of the Damned. I made my first devlog for it a little while ago. I will have another devlog up soon. I did update quite a bit to it, but I'm still trying to get the central gameplay loop down of what I want the game to be. So once I officially have that, then that's when I'm going to make the next devlog, and then focus on developing all the rest of the stuff. If you didn't know, I'm creating that game in Godot. For school, my most like the thing I've been using the most is Unity, and I like Unity. Unity is technically the first game we made, which is called Bullet Typhoon. That was made in Unity. I don't think it's completely done yet. I ended up switching majors while we were creating that game. So, well, I still have some assets and some things that I've worked on in that game. It's been mainly worked on by my old team, as I have went on to pursue something that I feel I'm more interested in. But that's the thing I have the most experience in, and I know a lot of people say to use Unreal, especially if you want to do open world style games, which is what I want to do. It's what I like. I like open world style games, GTA style more specifically. I like not just an expansive world, but that kind of freedom you get in GTA to kind of just do crazy shit. That's what I like. So that's eventually what I want to make for like a magnum opus type game, but I am starting smaller with what I'm doing here. Mine's going to be more Serenade of the Damned is going to be like a darker, think like Darksiders and Zelda, which is funny to say because I think Darksiders is inspired a lot by Zelda as it is. But once I actually get the main themes down and I show that in the devlog, you'll know what I mean. Sorry. Anyways, that is I don't really got too much more to talk about. That's really what I've been busy with, that and just life in general. Been just doing a lot of other things, and I've been keeping myself busy, and I like it. I like being more productive than I have been in the past couple months. Depression is just kind of a pain in the ass. Not really necessarily stuff that's been happening to me, but just more of it comes and goes. It's something I've been dealing with for forever at this point. And it hit hard just a lot recently, so it really killed me in terms of wanting to make videos and do other things where I'm just kind of forcing myself to go through the motions day by day. But now I'm finally feeling a bit more perked up, feeling like I can actually do some things and learn things. That's one thing that I enjoy. I enjoy learning things. Like I like learning different cultures. I like learning different items and objects. I like learning different people. I just like learning shit. I don't know how else to describe it. But like I said with the whole thing with the book, that just ended up, like I said, I was messing around and then I found out that I was able to actually like publish it as a short story book. And I was like, oh, I want to learn how to do that. And then I went through the steps and bam, I did it. So I'm going to be doing a lot more of that if I can. Like I'm going to be doing some traveling soon. And another thing I really like to do is travel. I want to go to different countries and I want to learn things from people in these other countries. I want to learn cultures. I want to learn social norms. I want to learn like history about all this stuff. I just like to know a lot of these things, even if they're not going to be useful to me in terms of like my life and getting money or being more successful. I feel like knowledge is power, and I don't have a Ferrari to show for it, sadly. But I do believe, all in all, that knowledge is power. The more of it you have, the more it can help you at some point, even if it's not right away. But I've been rattling on for a while. I wasn't sure if I wanted to talk through this whole video or just like the beginning portion of it, but it seems like I've already talked through most of it. And as you've probably seen, stealth is not my forte here. But I still enjoy this game nonetheless, and I'm sure if I play it more, I'll get better at actually being tactical and all that stuff, using my teammates better and everything. Those lights keep tripping me up because I keep getting confused as to why I'm being seen by something, and I'm just not used to the lights, I guess. It's been a while since I've played this game, like on my PlayStation. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and stop talking. I'll let you guys enjoy this last little bit of the gameplay without my voice. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed what you've seen. I hope you have been able to tolerate my rambling and like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff I'm supposed to tell you to do. Hopefully, you'll be hearing from me again pretty soon with a new video, and I will talk to you guys later. See ya.
shit!
Sounds like the Freeport attack didn't go so well.
All day, baby. Hey, we got company. Clean kill, Ghost.
Please, leave me alone.
Way to get some.
Whoa.
Oh God, help!
One more man, Core. Still don't have to find another way to get these drones.
We are wildly outnumbered. Be careful.
It is an absolute pleasure to finally speak, Nomad.
Stone, how did you...
Well, I hear everything that goes on my island. But rest assured, I can't locate you. Not yet. You've taken one of my pawns out of the game. Well done. I'm impressed. We're more alike than you think.
You are a butcher. Nothing more. Cursed to live in Walker's shadow.
You don't see it yet, Nomad, but this is bigger than you.
We're moving there
Ghosts
now.
won't change the world. I will. And Walker's dead. Thanks to